Welcome to Moviefone and Black Voices Unscripted. I'm Samuel L. Jackson, and I'm here with Christina Ricci and Justin Timberlake, and we're going to ask each other some of your questions and some questions of our own. And we're going to talk about our film, Black Snake Moan. Your character, Ray, is a victim of childhood sexual abuse. How did you prepare to play this challenging role?
I did a lot of research about the most common ailments that victims suffer from, and post-traumatic stress is the most common one, and that involves a lot of anxiety attacks and everything, and the kind of things that Ray has. And then I had to learn an accent. I had never been to the South, so I went to the South, and I learned an accent, and then just, had to, I don't know how to explain, it just sort of happens. You just put yourself there.
You ate a lot of fried bologna sandwiches.
I ate a lot of fried bologna sandwiches.
Yeah. It's essential.
Essential for a Southern young lady.
Oh, sorry. I'm not very good at this. Obviously.
That's all right. We'll read it together.
Okay.
How was your experience on Black Snake Moan?
Different from that of other acting roles you've had.
Well, Christina, thanks. Carlos, thanks for your question. This character was interesting to tackle just because he is probably the polar opposite of how I would deal with his experiences. But Ronnie and Ray, a lot of their connection too is they're both very anxious, through their childhood experiences, and so actually physically performing an anxiety attack, that was probably the most challenging part, and that's what I would say would make it different, a different experience from the other roles that I've played. This is to Sam, and quite frankly it says, are there any motherfucking snakes in Black Snake Moan?
There's motherfucking snakes? Oh, yeah, right.
This is by far... I've had
Brian,
some moments on the internet. This is by far my coolest.
Well, Brian, I'd have to say that the only motherfucking snakes in Black Snake Moan are trouser snakes.
Da-doom-doom. We'll be here all weekend. Don't forget to tip your waiter.
Don't forget to tip the waiter. Coming on next, put your hands together for the dance stylings of Mocha. Unscripted. So, when you came to this film, you kind of knew our work, and did you feel any trepidation about stepping into that space with us, or were you like boldly diving in with...
I don't know how it appeared, but yeah, I guess it's kind of interesting. I was talking before about finding some place to find some anxiety. That might have been it. Coming in and working with you accomplished, incredible, amazing actors. Hey, look at me. Look at me. I gotta believe we can do this. I ain't gonna make it.
Okay.
God, I love you. It says the scenes that you share with Sam Jackson are intense. How did this affect your relationship with him off screen?
Interesting question. We worked together so well, and just got along so well, and trusted each other so much that I think it didn't really affect our relationship off camera.
No,
it just...
not at all. I was, we ended up in that protector kind of thing role because
that's right.
She's such a brave actress. She's like willing to, step off the cliff and do stuff, and I'd reach a point between scenes where I'd be going, "Are you okay?"
Right.
I look like it hurt, or
you did kind of
okay,
play.
you don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah,
okay, right.
Sam did kind of play my father figure, and I would go to him whenever I had a problem.
Yeah.
I'd cry to Sam, and Sam would fix it.
Well, I find it funny too, is in my experience, I've heard some actors, or I've seen some actors, their characters have turmoil with another character, they actually live it out. But I find, the more you feel like you're a part of a team, the more you relate to each other, the more you're able to portray the turmoil between two characters. If you feel safe with someone,
Yeah,
That's when you
sometimes
really pull out
Then
your
you can
best
do
stuff.
anything.
And sometimes after those, traumatic or highly emotional scenes, we kind of look at each other and kind of go like,
Yeah.
you hit it. And it's like, awesome.
Yeah.
Found you out by the side of the road. Looked like somebody took the beating on you pretty bad. You know who done that to you?
Where's Ronnie?
I don't know who that is.
No, wait. He left. Well, I don't got any money or anything, for fixing me up.
I don't need none.
I guess I best be on my way.
Well, I think we need to talk, son.
No, sir. I gotta be on my way.
Best get your wits about you before you do something. I want to tell you about that.
Okay. If you could portray any legendary rock musician in a film, who would it be and why?
It would be fun, but probably too ambitious to maybe tackle the king. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I've always been fascinated with Sinatra and Martin. They're not rock, but they were sort of rock stars for their time.
I can see you doing Robert Plant, man.
Well, Robert Plant?
Years,
Yeah.
The Led Zeppelin story.
The old Robert Plant?
Yeah.
Okay. How many movies have you done?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Somewhere, 101, 2, something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Over 100. Which role was the most physically challenging? Like, is there one where you felt like you had to physically transform?
Ooh.
Or one that the shoot was, halfway through the shoot, you were just like...
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm still thinking Long Kiss Goodnight. I had the most fun doing that movie, but I was the most miserable on that movie because the average warm temperature was minus 37, and the coldest was like minus 62
Where
at
were you
night when we
shooting?
were night shooting in Toronto. And
That's
other wild spaces in
unfathomable.
Canada where it was cold.
I didn't
Plus-
know it gets that cold in the world.
Oh yeah. Plus, at one point when Gina and I jump out that window in the train station and she shoots this hole in the ice with a machine gun.
Right.
They actually found a space on a lake with the city in the background, and they cut a hole in the ice, and they put us in the ice one day.
No.
Yeah, and
That
we did
is
it. And, and we did like 5 takes. So
That's
we would have to
crazy.
crawl out onto the ice, get into this hole, go underwater, count to 5, pop up, crawl across the ice, and get in this hot tub while they looked at the at the take, and then go, okay, you have to do it again. So
Right.
that
That's
was
insane.
like
I wouldn't have done it.
It was mad.
Yeah, you're
I would
more
not
of a
have
man
done
than
it.
me.
Yeah,
I'm not having that.
it was mad cool.
That is crazy.
In Craig Brewer's previous film, Hustle and Flow, soundtrack was integral to the movie. What role do you think the soundtrack has in this film?
I think it's equally as integral. I mean, it's Craig. I feel like I'm speaking on behalf of Craig, but I'll try to do this as accurately as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Craig always describes to me Hustle and Flow as his rap movie, and this is his blues movie. And I think music in films is so important. The music was what takes you emotionally. For me, and being a musician, it's what takes you emotionally on the ride. You can have a battle scene with some classical music, and it just looks like poetry. You can have a battle scene with Robert Plant, and that you feel even more aggressive.
Oh yeah.
But I think, especially since your character is a blues, singer and guitarist.
There are points in the film
you sing the title of the movie in the movie.
At one point.
So I think it's even more integral to this film.
Yeah, and there are points that the story is being told through what's being sung
Exactly.
on screen by me. Sometimes at one point when I'm drunk at home, and then when we go to the club, it's kind of a liberating
Well, and also
moment.
when you sing Black Snake
Like,
Moan,
awesome.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
everything that your character goes through in the first act, that song has so much more validity to you as a character, I think. So I think it's even more integral
It's a powerful song.
to this movie.
I want to say a big thank you to Justin and Christina, and to Moviefone, and to you for watching and sending in your questions. Please go out, check out our movie, Black Snake Moan.
I
Go
like
see
this. I feel like I know both of you a lot better.
Yeah, I feel, I have a lot more information on you both.
And you should feel closer too.